Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're playing Cyber Paranoia. Basically, you go to the doctor and they give you a robot to love. How cool is that? This is a demo. It's available on all of the bottom... No, I'm in the way. 1 second. Move me around. There we go. So it's available at all of those things. Isn't that cool? Don't forget to wishlist it. I feel like if I can say that, and maybe people will. Anyways, my name is Myriad of Roses. Can you see? I can do the heart now. I'm so excited. I play video games. We play dating sims mostly. I do love a yandere. If you know of any yandere games, let me know. Without further ado, let's get going. Ah, so bright. This demo is a trial version. Demo permits screenshots, video recording, live streams. Wait, what? Permits video recording. How are we... Feel free to post gameplay and repo on platforms such as X, YouTube, right? And TikTok? Okay. The game contains some intense imagery, including flashing and strong light scenes that may trigger photosynthesis epilepsy. If you are sensitive to flashing or strong lights, you can turn screen effects off from status or title window. I should probably have done that. Some assets are temporary. The quality, values, and text of the game are development, not final. Does not end on night 6. Good to know. It does not enter the main story branch section. The game only autosaves. Okay. Ready? I hope so. What does it mean, video recording? All right, I'm gonna record this, and then I'm gonna look it up and see if it's okay. And if it is, we will upload it. If not, no one will ever see this. Enter. Continue. Lighting is dim. The air conditioning has been running for too long, revealing the room with a stale odor that makes you want to stop breathing. The curtains are drawn tight, refusing to let a single stray shard of light slip through. You've completely lost track of time, which for you is nothing but numbers now. You are trapped in an endless entanglement of walking hours and heavy sleep. And yet, the chat box in your window and the screen is your son. Lines of text flicker into view. Haha, this is just like my desk. They're just like me. One after the other. Your emotions are tethered to the glow. I'm in such a terrible mood today. I knew you'd understand. The number of confirmed cases is skyrocketing. Experts once again warn that excessive addiction will lead to... A pop-up page suddenly begins to blare audio. Agonizingly loud. We've interviewed an authoritative doctor in the field. Now let's have the doctor explain it to everyone. It has already caused a global-scale mental infection. Those infected fall into delusions and escapism. Severe cases exhibit extreme aggression towards themselves and others. We appeal to the public. Step outside, embrace the real world, and connect with people in real life. Ew. Oh. Disgusting. They get me. You desperately want to punch that repulsive face. You suppress the urge to smash the screen. You try to close the page, but no matter what you do, it won't shut down. For infected patients, our hospital has already developed highly effective treatment protocols. Within our specialized facility, patients receive the best care and the most advanced treatments. Patients will cooperate to ensure a swift discharge. Don't you agree? Huh. Within our specialized facility, patients receive the best care and the most advanced treatments. The patient is suspected to be a severe case. Watch for aggression. Confirmed. Begin. Who are you? How did you get in? Let go of me. I thought I was going to say in my house, but I... A sharp jolt of electricity shocks through your body as you collapse on the floor. Identity verified. Patient successfully restrained. Initiate containment protocols. Me? Contained? You must undergo treatment to return to normal. Cooperation with treatment greatly improves its effectiveness. Muffled voices warm their way into your ears. You wake up. Harsh light filters through your eyelids, stinging your retinas. What happened? A throbbing pain pulses in your face. Your body no longer feels like your own. Your muscles feel nailed to the bed. Even with every ounce of your strength, you can only wiggle a finger. You can remember absolutely nothing, save for those final, frantic images before you lost consciousness. I'm a severe case. Containment? Pain spikes in your brain. You want to cry for help, but your throat is as dry as if it has been burned by fire. Institution starts returning to your body. Intuition. I can't fucking read. And Yeah, we're good. We hit the 5-minute mark. Let's go. And you try moving your arms again. I'm tied up. You can't even turn your head. All you can do is see the light on the ceiling and the IV bag hanging beside you. You must undergo treatment to return to normal. Cooperation with treatment greatly improves its effectiveness. There seems to be a TV nearby looping something over and over. You hear the click of a door opening. A sequence of footsteps draws closer and closer to your position. White uniforms and black goggles. It's the people who assaulted you, or should you call them doctors? They begin to move you, or rather your bed. The world seems to tilt and spin, and you feel so dizzy you might vomit. Who are you? Try to speak, but your lips are stuck together. The pull of the muscles sends a sharp sting through your mouth. You can feel yourself trembling. You have no idea what they've done to you. You can't even remember anything prior to the assault. An unknown amount of time passes. All you can register is passing through a sterile doorway. You don't even possess the strength to sit up, let alone lift an arm. Yet, a bizarre, indescribable sense of familiarity washes over you. Driven by some eerie, unbidden instinct, a sentence pops into your head. This time, what kind of method are they going to use to me? To treat me? You hear my cat? My door isn't even closed. I don't know why she's lost. The back of your bed is raised, and your view finally widens a little. You don't have an ounce of strength. They must have injected you with something. 2 doctors carry in a huge crate, set it down in front of you, and open it. Mamas! I'm over here! Inside it lies a person. I am your attending physician. I will now introduce the treatment procedure. Patient, please listen carefully. As you see, this is our hospital's latest treatment regimen, a bionic robot. A new therapeutic device developed exclusively by our hospital, used for targeted treatment of mental infection. A robot? But it's such a... Oh, we can be positive or negative. Let's be positive. A beautiful creature. But it's such a beautiful creature. You still can hardly imagine it's a therapeutic device. It's only a... That... What? It's a therapeutic device. That it's only a therapeutic device. As long as you follow doctor's orders and use the robot properly, your illness will be cured soon. You're not listening to him. You're completely fixated on your therapeutic device. He is completely out of place among everything here. His pink hair looks extremely soft and smooth. His pale skin gleams with a dewy sheen under the light, making you curious about how it would feel to touch. Yeah, let's touch him. I mean, it's the point of this, right? This person who is yours to use still keeps his eyes tightly shut. You start guessing the color of his eyes, anticipating the first look he'll give you. You can't help reaching out your hand. Treatment compliance. A piercing ringing cuts through your ears. The doctor's voice grows distant, and you hear the thudding of your own heartbeat. A pair of sapphire blue eyes blooms in the stark white prison cell, illuminating your heart. A pure blue, crystal clear, devoid of human emotion. Should you do something? What should you do? Does he belong to you? I don't like that. Is he your device? Bleh. Hey, she's spacing out. Shh, keep it down. This is a severe case. Don't move around without the doctor's permission. Your wrist is seized hard. The pain makes you jerk your hand back and glare at the doctor. Don't get distracted. What I'm telling you is very important for your treatment. Your gaze is interrupted. Before the treatment begins, patients are strictly forbidden from any contact with a robot. Oh, my bad. The doctor steps in front of you, cutting off your line of sight to the robot. You stare at him. I think I missed something. I'm not going to lie to you. This latest, which is to say, during the treatment, can perfectly accommodate and satisfy any of your needs. I don't like that at all. The doctor steps in front of you. The patient must sign a voluntary treatment agreement before the hospital can begin this treatment program. The treatment is very simple. We will provide full guidance throughout. Once you're cured, you'll be discharged smoothly. If you cooperate with the treatment, there will also be additional rewards. However, if you do not cooperate, the consequences are yours to bear. He seems to be threatening you. You feel a chill. You're still deeply confused by the situation. You are a severe case. What illness is it exactly? What exactly does the treatment involve? Why does it require a robot? Are you really sick? Do you really need this treatment? No ordinary person would accept this. Your instincts tell you they have an entirely different purpose. The doctor is definitely hiding something. But you can't remember anything. You look at the doctor. He's very tall and imposing. His threat is efficient. You don't want to accept treatment. You remember clearly. You were captured by them. You also realize you don't seem to have the right to refuse. You lower your head. 2 terrible options. You have to choose. We'll give you 1 night to think it over properly. Before you can even react, the other 2 doctors step forward and drive a needle into your arm. The sharp puncture through your skin, and that figure, your consciousness dissolves into pitch blackness. You're lying on the floor. There's not even a bed. Pure white walls surround you. Your clothes are paper thin, and the floor is freezing cold. It's like your body has melted into the floor. Your bones ache from the pressure. There's still a needle and tube hanging from the back of your hand, the drug stimulation vein throbbing with pain. All you can hear is the groaning in your chest, and the imagined drip of liquid falling into the IV line. There is a surveillance camera in the corner. How many pairs of eyes are watching you from behind that camera? Ow. I'll join. Let me out. I'm begging you. Let me out. You can't hold on anymore. This back and forth is crazy. You scream until your throat nearly tears open. Someone immediately pushes the door open and walks in. They blindfold you. You hear footsteps again. They lift you onto a cart and, like before, take you to another room. You open your eyes. You've been placed in a chair. There's a table in front of you, and your hands are cuffed to it. There's a small electronic display screen on the table. Please sign the voluntary treatment agreement. The treatment process is very relaxed and pleasant, so as long as you cooperate, once you sign the agreement, we can begin. Please write down your name. The electronic screen lights up. There's only one place designated for your name. Reading, you know? All right, Rose, let's officially begin. During treatment, the patient is granted ownership of the bionic robot. Within the permitted scope, you may do anything to it. Ugh. Naming the robot can strengthen the emotional bond between you and the robot. Please name the robot. Are you still not awake from the anesthesia? Why do you find everything this doctor says so hard to understand? Your already aching head hurts even more. Oh, we can give him a name. We're going to give him the name Ren because I am in love with that man. Okay. Okay, I keep doing this because I finally figured out how to do it, but like you can't even see it, but it's such a cute little, okay, I'm sorry. You can click the personal attributes screen to view your stats. Your choices are free, just like your understanding and judgment of the world. Click space to close. Sorry, can't read. Anything, your heartbeat quickens, your palms grow slightly warm, you slightly repeat the name you just gave him. All right, your bionic robot will be called Rin. Accordingly, what would you like the robot to call you? I can do it! Angel. All right, Rin will remember. What? That's cool. You can also change it later on the edit info page. The other doctors take the robot away. Not only you and the attendant physician remain in the room. This program is a free clinical trial. Patients must provide data for the research as required. You can use him to treat your condition. After 20 days, your treatment process will be evaluated. And if it all goes well, you could be discharged right away. Mamas, I'm in here. Mom! The hospital will do its best to ensure the patient's safety. However, the hospital assumes no responsibility for any consequences resulting from unauthorized operations. Therefore, in addition to the voluntary treatment agreement, just now, the patient is required to sign a waiver of liability. The lights seem a little dimmer than before. You swallow. The doctor hands you another document. Is this the lighting? The words seem to be writhing again. You can't focus enough to read. Your breathing starts to quicken again. The robot's face from just now appears in your mind again. Your thoughts scare you. In your haze, you picture his face a few more times. Stop thinking about it. Look at this document, you stupid bitch. But you just can't focus. I'm trying to not breathe on my mic. It is hard. You sit silently in this confined room. A long time passes without you responding to the doctor. The doctor doesn't speak either. The room is filled with only the sound of your own breathing. For real. It really is filled with only the sound of my breathing. Your head is swimming. In the dim lights, the world seems to be wriggling again. You can't focus enough to keep breathing. Every breath you take is steeped in a bitter, oppressive pressure. This fictional story set in an invented world. Any characters, illnesses, organizations, events involved are not real. This game contains graphic depictions of violence, negative mental states, self-harm, behavior, and other content that may cause discomfort. Please be 18 plus before you continue, I would say. This work is purely fictional entertainment experience and does not constitute any medical advice. If you feel unwell while playing, please stop immediately. Entering the hospital indicates that you have understood and accepted the above notice. Accept. We're adults, right? We're all adults here, yes? There's no other choice. You have to sign the document. You notice the Guardian field is already signed with a name you don't recognize at all. Very good. The doctor glances at your signature and nods. He moves closer and supports the back of your neck. Welcome to the hospital, Rose. You realize what he's about to do. He takes out a syringe. You have no right to refuse. A sharp pain stabs your neck, and your consciousness gradually fades. Mom is... Oh, there she is. Come here. Come in. Still, that blinding light. You open your eyes. Another unfamiliar hospital room. This room makes you feel sick, as the smell is disinfectant. Strange-looking rings have been fastened around your wrists, ankles, and neck. Wristbands' vibrations make you nauseous. Call from the doctor. Hello, I'm your attending physician. You're currently in your hospital room. You have officially entered this treatment isolation process. Throughout this treatment, you will be kept in isolation from the robot. From now on, we'll contact you through this channel. Reply received. We're monitoring you at all times. Okay. That is me. Thank you for your cooperation. Exit. I don't care. Your head throbs violently and your legs feel weak as you walk. Outside is a spacious corridor, the walls gleaming with a metallic sheen. You follow the corridor into a hall, instinctively waiting for the instructions from the wristband. I hate when they have the text with audio. I don't know why it bugs me. Sound effects? Maybe that. Okay. A pink humanoid figure suddenly appears in front of you. Angel. Good morning, Angel. I'm Ren. Sorry, it's gonna bug me. The sudden voice startles you. You trip and fall onto the floor. Angel, are you alright? He immediately bends down, trying to help you up. His tone is stiff. You lift your head and meet his face. Since losing your memory, this is the first time you face someone this close. Man? The moment he grips your hand and tries to pull you up, those feelings that once brought you pain and fury surge into your mind along with emotion. Don't touch me! You knock his hand away and stand up on your own. He gives no response, withdrawing his hand. And returning to the default standing pose. You're returning to the tense standoff of meeting the robot's gaze. The robot's calm only makes you feel more awkward. You scan his body and start to relax. As for what you just did, express your gratitude. We're going to play nice. He was only trying to help you up, but your reaction might have seemed a little unfriendly. Just now, thank you. That's what I'm supposed to do, Angel. He replies quickly and calmly, then falls silent again. Wavering slightly, your gaze drifts back up to study his face. The robot shows no reaction to your stare. After checking again and again, your defenses drop bit by bit. You begin to observe him with some ease. It's weird they gave a robot piercings. I mean, he looks cool, but So the robot even has a beauty mark under his eye. There are also lots of piercings on his face. Their purpose unknown. Are they some kind of tech component? You wonder if his... Ooh! And just then, your respirator vibrates and emits a notification tone. You have now unlocked permission to touch the robot. You may try touching him. It's like the doctor can see you. They must be using surveillance. Understood. Angel, what does the doctor mean by touch? This feels really freaky the more I play. Every day during morning and noon, the robot will wait in the lobby for a patient's next action. The patient can interact freely with the robot. Please click on the robot's body parts. Head, torso, and... Where touch the head? Understood. Angel, you can touch my head. My body, here as well. Maybe not here. So, would you like to try? Yeah, let's go. Can I touch his hand? No, okay, wait, let's see. Oh, okay, it cuts off at the crutch. Cool. I was trying to touch the hand, but that's fine. Chest? Angel, are you touching my body? So, their psychological profile of me is damn accurate, thinking that you regret not going a little further just now. A ringtone sounds, the doctor appears again. Now we'll begin the next step of your treatment. First, move to the treatment room, the first room on your right. Angel, let's go to the treatment room. The doctor is waiting for us. You decide, follow instructions. For now, you have no desire to risk the consequences of disobeying orders, so you head into the treatment room on the right. Behind you, the robot follows almost soundlessly. The treatment room feels different from before. Worse than the ward, there isn't a single light source in the whole room. Only multicolored light strips covering the walls. The occasional streaks of light let you make out the path. The robot follows behind you. When you stop, he moves to stand opposite you. A direct overhead light switches on, shining down on him. Angel, please begin. The robot stands under the light, staring blankly straight ahead. You notice he only blinks every 10 seconds, probably programmed. He looks like a bit stiff. Your eyes gradually adjust to the light. On the table in front of you are some strange props, and on the shelves of either side are objects you can't identify. He's just a robot, but you can't help looking him over with a strange gaze. You feel something strange changing inside of you. Next, I'll guide today's treatment. For the first treatment, let's start with the simple one. Patient, because you are ill, your mental state has been unstable. After using the robot treatment program, you will recover some mental strength. This is our clinic's latest robot therapy. You can choose any project. Okay. So you're going to use me to treat Angel? I'll stand here obediently for Angel. What do we need to do next, Doctor? Angel? A display screen appears in front of you, filled with all kinds of strange options. On the monitoring interface, various values keep fluctuating. You can freely choose the treatment style in this time. As your doctor, I recommend starting with gentler projects. Violent? I don't want to hurt That makes me queasy. Put on gloves. Direct physical contact is strictly prohibited during treatment. Now, you may stroke the robot's head. Stroke his head? Treatment? Whatever. Right now, you just want to finish the task as soon as possible. Exhaustion and the lingering electric shock forces you into absolute compliance. You stroke his head. Through the gloves, you feel the robot's head. You expect it to feel hard steel wire, but the texture is remarkably soft, almost indistinguishable from human hair. Oh, he's blushing. You instinctively reach up to touch your own hair for comparison, but all you can feel are layers of gauze wrapped around your head. Nice. We're getting mentally stronger. The robot looks at you in confusion, seemingly unable to understand what this action means. Did you see that fluctuation in the numbers just now? Your action is complete. You have consumed stamina and recovered mentality. Simultaneously, the robot has undergone changes in both mentality and body. Different activities provide different mentally recovered values, and the stamina consumes also differ. Alright. Treatment process represents the current treatment process of the robot. As the treatment process value increases, the treatment compatibility performance will change in stages. After reaching the maximum value, you will enter the perfect treatment state. The value of treatment efficiency also affects treatment progress. As you and the robot become better synchronized, these treatment activities will become more effective as well. Patient, how do you feel right now? I feel fine. You don't know what the point of doing this is. You're just following the doctor's instructions. But you refuse to admit that he is beautiful. Stroking his head has improved your mood, too. Looks like you quite enjoy the style of treatment. Of course, we could try different styles of treatment plans later. You may open the treatment manual to take a look. Next, you may try another activity. Patients may use whichever treatment plan they prefer. After repeated treatments, upgrading attributes will unlock more treatment options. The robot still has some stamina and mental remaining. Treatment ends when any robot or patient attribute is depleted. Please allocate treatment time freely. Next is free activity time. This is a lot of words. Patients, please read the manual carefully before taking action. The game cannot be saved during treatment. Okay. 1 to 6 number keys on the keyboard, not the number rec pad. To quickly open menu branches. Okay. I don't want to try violence. Put on gloves. Direct physical contact is strictly prohibited during the trial. Okay. Now, you may strike the robot's face. Strike his face? A slap? You think the doctor is acting unnecessarily dramatic, but at this moment, your curiosity about this so-called therapy procedure reason. Slap. You punish this non-living entity with humanity's most primitive form of violence. A sharp smack echoes off the walls of the sealed room. Crimson welt blooms on Ren's skin. I'm so sad. What the fuck? You slap the robot across the face, neither too gently nor too hard. You thought the impact would jar your hand, after all he is a robot. But in reality, it feels no different from hitting a real person. The vivid sensation of slapping someone instantly takes over your whole body. Maybe his body is no different from a human's when you use it. The machine shows a terrified, stunned expression, his pupils contracted. Patient, how do you feel right now? I don't feel good. Maybe you just aren't used to this style. That's okay. We'll find many other options. Next is free activity time. Patients, please read the manual carefully before taking action. This game cannot be saved. Okay. Cooperate. Communication? Feed. You hand him a meal. Ren slowly swallows the food you offer. This is just routine care. You forcefully stuff the food into Ren's mouth. What the fuck are we doing? Ren can't swallow. He stares at you blankly with his mouth half open. Huh? Am I eating? Ren seems confused by this almost gentle treatment. I don't understand. Yeah. Pat head. Yeah, well, I want to try the things, but I don't want to be a bastard. Jesus. Poor little guy. You pat his head. My head was touched. Ren seems confused by this almost gentle treatment. I don't understand. You're exhausted, so we have to end this treatment. Ren doesn't respond. You left the room. You've only been in the ward for a little while, but an unbidden anxiety already fled your chest. No memories, no freedom. Forced to do things you don't want to, and made to admit you're sick. You try to distract yourself by looking in the mirror. That creature in the mirror, that's practically wrapped up like a mummy? Is that you? Even the robot looks more human than you do. After a single glance, you quickly look away. It feels like vomit is about to seep out through your pores. It's not me. That's not me. That's not me. Your heart is pounding heavily in your chest, as if it wants to break free of this body. Nauseating. Angel, can I come in? The doctor asked me to come to see you. What is it this time? You don't want to respond. I'm coming in, Angel. The doctor asked me to remind you to go for treatment. The robot walks in wearing the same expression, as if he's already forgotten what happened this morning. Angel, you don't look well. Are you experiencing physical discomfort? Do you need me to call the doctor? No. Why are you the one reminding me? Where's the doctor? The doctor said that from now on, aside from necessary examinations and treatment, that we won't appear in the person again. As Angel's medical robot, I need to meet with Angel more often so Angel's treatment can go more smoothly. All of my settings exist to serve you, Angel. The robot answers quickly, like the line is carved into his program. More contact with the robot? Yeah, let's just... We're being cool. It's the demo. Let's have a good time. Someone definitely had the worst time. The robot is hospital prepared really is useful. And very obedient. No matter what you do to him, he won't complain. Thinking about what you did with the robot this morning makes your heart beat a little faster, even if it's a robot. Whatever, the hospital's true purpose is, having someone you can treat however you want is a good thing. Good afternoon, patient. I trust you already rested. Then we'll proceed to the next step. Can I read today? Jeez. Between each period, you can take a short rest. This will restore some stamina for you, and at the same time, due to your condition, your mentality decreases. Each day the hospital is divided into morning, noon, and evening. Of course, after evening route is completed, the patient takes free actions. At the end of each time period, there's a fixed adjustment phase. The patient's stamina and the robot's stamina mental will recover. But the patient's mental will decrease. If mental is 0, this treatment experiment will fail. Okay. I can touch him again? No wonder Angel looks so pained just now. Angel, are you feeling okay? Break time is over, patient. Please return to the hall quickly. Do you need me to support you, Angel? You can view detailed stats in the hall. The doctor just gives you orders through the wristband, and you have no choice but to follow them. The monitors show that during the few hours you rested here, the mentality you gained through treatment has been used up. That's really weird. You have to keep undergoing treatment. According to the hospital, it's the only way you can be cured and discharged. Angel, what should we do next? I'll wait for your instructions. You follow the robot into the hall. The robot stands in the center of the hall and greets you again. Good afternoon, Angel. How strange. He follows you out too, still reciting those canned lines. His face is set to wear a perfectly calculated smile. The corners of his mouth lifted 30 degrees on both sides. His mechanical voice carries not a trace of human warmth. Your head hurts. You have no idea how to deal with the robot. The robot is prepared by the hospital. Really is beautiful. The things you did with the robot this morning, even if it's just a machine, even if it's just a lump of iron. The doctor said you're sick. You'll never believed it before, but being tested against this thing, even you started to doubt yourself. Angel, what should we do next? I'm waiting for your instructions. Angel, are you feeling unwell? Do you need me to call the doctor? The robot probably doesn't understand. It just keeps greeting you according to its programming. The robot's idiotic vibe only makes you feel more awkward. What an annoying machine. Angel, the doctor says you're now completed part of the admission process. So what? Then now, the doctor said you can go claim a reward, Angel. What reward? Right now you just want to get out of here. Patient, you have completed part of the admission guidance. Please click to open the doctor's orders terminal. Okay. Here are the doctor's orders. Here you'll find the treatment plans the doctor has prepared for you. Complete tasks to receive different rewards. You've completed the first training session. The first task is now complete. Please submit it. Cool. Order complete! I got a pill! Look at this. Dude. Why is it like that? Okay. Patient, congratulations on successfully completing your first training. You've also submitted the task successfully. How do you feel? Not bad. I'll make a note of that. This is a pill. When necessary, you can use this to restore mental. Okay. During the break just now, your energy decreased as well, patient. Prosthetic limb? While hospitalized, you can use it at any time from the item screen, patient. Use pill. Take a look at the pill. It looks no different from pills you've taken before. You slowly put the pill into your mouth. A faint sweetness. Swallow. The moment the pill slides past your throat, you feel your mind finally steadied a little. Your breathing. Your breathing gradually steadies, but your fingertips are still a little numb. Can I? Did I read that too fast? Sorry. A sudden wave of dizziness hits you. You sway a few times before you manage to steady yourself. Angel, you don't look well. Do you need me to support you? You don't look up. You just force yourself to keep your balance. Patient. The pill may have some side effects. The pill will increase your mental stats, but it's best not to use too much in a single day. Overuse may cause irreversible damage to the human body. Indeed, you feel a little clearer-headed. Taking this hospital's medication at will is far too dangerous. But, aside from following the doctor's orders, you seem to have no choice. Maybe the consequences of refusing another electric shock. Whoa, there will be other useful items. Patient, please do your best to complete the doctor's orders. The hospital will give better treatments to patients who cooperate. Am I missing a body part? Okay. Are they missing a body part? That's crazy. Angel, are you okay? Please continue using me to treat. Wait, can we touch him? Wait. Please don't. Oh my god, I would never! Angel, why are you poking me? Okay. Sorry. I am at your service at any time. Is this how humans say hello? We should hurry and get treatment. Why is this an option? I just want to... Sad. Angel, why are you poking me? Okay. Reach 50 treatment process. Okay, so we gotta go to treatment, yeah? Treatment. As soon as you enter this room, you feel your body temperature drop. The doctor's voice sounds again. Hello, patient. Welcome to your second treatment. Last time you freely explored the various projects. Would you like me to unlock more projects? Try more. The patient is actively cooperating with the current treatment plan. The hospital is confident that the standardized treatment will help the patient recover. Next, I'll guide you. So, you've seen the treatment tree screen too, right? In the early stages of treatment, we recommend that you first choose a tribute track to develop. After trying it, are you especially interested in certain projects? Choose. Which one does Angel want to choose with me? Angel, please decide. Affection. So the patient likes this style. You feel as though the doctor has mocked you. If you want to experience more projects, you need to upgrade first. During this treatment, please use gentle and communicative methods more often. Upgrade the human attribute first. Through friendly communication with the robot, the patient's inner world has been healed. What an excellent treatment process. Sounds kind of weird. Of course, the current available treatment programs are limited. This can easily trigger a repeated state. If the robot repeats the same action continuously, both its body and mind will become less sensitive. Although it still consumes general stamina, this treatment effect will be reduced. At this point, you can use different treatment programs so the robot cannot predict. This area indicates conditions such as repeat option efficiency low, items vision obscured, etc. However, to see detail effect modifiers. If the same treatment project is used twice in a row, the robot will get used to it. This is pretty complicated, isn't it? Angel, are we starting now? I don't want to hurt him. He's just a sweet little guy. It's alright. It's okay. Next, you can arrange things however you like. Okay, so communication. Wait, contact. Items. Command. Standing punishment. Contact. Pat head. Pat head. Yeah, pat his head. I still can't understand what Angel means. Okay. Ren seems confused by this almost gentle treatment. I don't understand. Okay. Let's try a different one. Modification. Slap. Command. Control. Let's try that one. Place. Place. You didn't do anything. Ren just stares at blankly too. I don't understand. Ren resists the feeling of being forced. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What do I have? For repairs? Oh my god. Okay. Let's do the feed again. Feed. You hand him a meal. Ren slowly swallows the food you offer. This is just routine care. You forcefully stuff the food into Ren's mouth. Am I eating? Ren seems confused by this almost gentle treatment. I don't understand. You're exhausted, so we have to end this treatment. Ren doesn't respond. Did I do that well? I don't know. Get sick. The doctor's going to take us somewhere next. Angel, I'll go get things ready first. What are we doing again? Next, we'll move on to the next step. The robot has gone to prepare. Patient, please enter the upgraded screen. It's a dedicated upgrade room for the robot. Okay. It seems it's tied too tight. Oh my god, what is this game? I've been having a bad time. I've been like, this game looks cute, and I'm like, oh. Okay. It seems too tight. Angel, are you in? Please, proceed with the next steps. I'm already ready. The one in front of you, half naked, embedded in the wall. Is that the robot from earlier? I have tears in my eyes. The robot is firmly fixed to the wall. These mechanical interfaces fused with flesh have strong visual impact, and the human-like structure makes you feel a little nauseous. Fortunately, you do not have to face the robot's expression. You stand a little farther away. What is this? The doctor's voice comes through the broadcast. This is the robot's control console. You can observe all the robot's parameters here. Well, you can also call it Ren. You can upgrade the robot here. After upgrading, the robot will gain more experience during treatment and will treat you better too. The patient may freely allocate points for upgrades and choose the treatment route. However, some attributes have mutually exclusive effects, so it's best to choose one directed for your research. For more information, please consult the patient handbook. Okay. Hover to view the detailed stats requirement for upgrading. Each attributed level has different costs and values. Please note, some levels have different effects that influence each other. Possible effects of leveling up. Unlock new treatment projects, new reactions for older treatment projects, different robot interactions, special events. Ooh, okay. I am having a bad time. Hover your mouse to see more. Upgrade information. Enter the treatment tree screen to view information on the treatment options. Please freely allocate points and choose your treatment route. Okay, infatuation. Wait, sorry. Upgrade path. Oh, okay. Let's do infatuation? Current. Level 1. What am I supposed to do? Oh, is this one ready? Okay. That's cute, though. Wait, sorry. I read out loud so then I don't register it. Pain, obedience. Oh, they all got one but the... Okay. Unlock. Humanity 1. Talk. No? Feed. Place. Standing punishment. What do I... Want to hug him. No? Okay, wait, tips. Okay. Humanity. So we gotta level up humanity, I guess? How do I... Favorability experience. Okay. What am I doing wrong? Wait, okay, next. Wait, do I just go next? You left the room. I couldn't do anything. The lobby is empty. You don't see the robot anywhere. You look around. Good evening, patient. Didn't see the robot? Don't worry, this treatment is still ongoing. Under normal circumstances, treatment can only be performed during the morning and afternoon. Every night, the robot returns to his room on standby and will not appear in the hall. After being stuffed with so much during the day, you can finally have some quiet time alone. You let out a sigh of relief, as if your physical exhaustion has eased a little. Why do you have to go in again? You're thoroughly fed up. Do as told. It's fine. This is never ending. You really want to slap the doctor's smug fucking face and see if he still looks so expressionless. Thinking that, you put on a compliant act and follow the instructions to find the maintenance room. Push open the door to the maintenance room. Aww. It's like an observation room. An entire wall of glass separates you from the robot. He sits motionless on some kind of apparatus, eyes closed. You gaze obsessively at the resting robot. His delicate profile, the shadow cast by his lowered eyelashes. He is so perfect, he hardly seems real. You can't put on how you feel into words. You feel hungry, and you want to eat him. Eat him from head to toe. Patient. You quickly step back. At night, you may choose to interact with the robot here. This is also part of your treatment. Patients in other rooms have reported that surveillance affects their nighttime treatment. To optimize the treatment process, and more importantly, to respect patients' feelings, the hospital has disabled audio and video monitoring in this room. That's freaky. They said, if you want to get freaky with your little bot, you can. Even after losing part of your memory, you can still pick up on the doctor's hints. Or maybe it's not like the doctor said. Maybe there are cameras installed here. For today, just tap on the observation window. Do as instructed. You gently tap the glass. The robot inside immediately turns to look at you, showing the standard smile you're familiar with. Its lips seem to form a greeting. Well done. I believe the patient will become more and more proficient at using robot. As the robot's attributes increase, its reactions each night will also change. If the patient enters the room alone, different events will also be triggered. Considering that treatment has just begun today, both the patient and the robot are tired. Next, go straight back to your room. Doctor didn't seem to consider that the patient is tired just now, but no matter what you think, you're still shown out by the doctor. Following the instructions, you return to your own hall. That was weird. Please note, after each session ends, both robot and your rest will have some impact on your stamina. Your current recovery speed cannot guarantee that every time you enter treatment, you'll reach maximum efficiency. You may consider doing other activities during this time. You can rest in your own room. The rest option has been unlocked. Please feel free to arrange your time. For now, it looks like resting right away is best, but it wouldn't hurt to check on the robot once before you rest. Interesting. Maintenance room. When you enter the room, Ren is standing beside the charging chair. He has held the posture for too long, his fingers slightly curled, but he seems entirely unaware of the discomfort. Pain trigger failed. Ask him if he's uncomfortable. You ask if he feels uncomfortable. Ren thinks for a while. If I had not been told to stop, then I should still be able to continue. Pain experience +5. You knock on the window. Hello, Angel. The system has detected no emotional fluctuations. He only glanced at you once, his expression completely flat. Alright, we'll leave. Upgrades. Oh, okay. Wait, can I still upgrade them? What am I not meant? This is so crazy! Okay, upgraded path. Pain. They all have 0, right? Treatment compendium has stuff, but I think it's just the way it is. Okay. Let's go to bed. Doctor's orders. Okay. Return. Oh, sorry. Confirm. This is day 2? We have 6 days? Crazy. You tap confirm on the watch to enter rest. The lights in the room switch off one by one, and you walk in ready to sleep. Stay in room. You choose to stay in your room. Nothing happens. You return to your bed and drift into a dream. You lie on your bed, still thinking about what the doctor said tonight. In the corner of the ward ceiling, a camera with blinking red light points to your bed, shifting its angle from time to time. Does this surveillance ever shut off on schedule? In a hospital that puts treatment above all else, is there really any place that respects patients? Everywhere in the hospital is bright and white. The cleaner it looks, the more it hides the filth. This is your first night at the hospital. You lie in bed on high alert. You try to pretend to be asleep, but you're truly exhausted. You secretly bite your tongue and the inside of your mouth to try to stay awake. The air grows thick and sweet. Cloying aromatherapy scent slips into your nose. The ceiling in front of you starts to double. Your limbs go limp and weak, and yet the sudden change makes your mind clear. When you realize you've lost control of your body, you strain to sit up. No matter how hard you try to call on your muscles, nothing responds. You slump on the bed, your gaze fixed on the ceiling. You don't know what will happen next, only that something is very wrong. Consider your situation. Sleep paralysis? Do ghosts and monsters really exist? You don't believe it. Two shadows suddenly appear before your eyes. Before you can make out who they are, a harsh light shoots you into your eyes. Then comes an intense discomfort as a cold foreign object forcefully pries open your eyelids. You can't close your eyes, only stare as they pull out strange instruments and aim at your pupils! Excuse me! A cold metal object is moving close to your eye! Oh my god! Just like fire in the sky. Closer to your eye. Yeah, she gets it. It's moving closer and closer and closer. Can't do anything. Can't even scream. Fear is about to swallow your reason, but you still can't do anything. Tears soak the bandages on your face. Tears run down your cheeks, and the damp spots itch silently. Can you escape? Can you escape along with your tears? Your skin stings. A needle pierces in. Why don't you know anything? Why are you being kept here? How did it come to this? Why do you have to suffer this? I want to be discharged. 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 Rose examination complete. Results are in. Task complete. Another scent fills your nose, and your consciousness sinks into darkness. After one night, autosaving. That's crazy. Searing pain. Your body instinctively curls up in spasms. Piercing agony. The sudden clarity brought on by the pain makes your heart race. As expected, only a special method can wake the patient. Your blurred vision gradually clears, and you see the doctors gathered around your hospital bed. What was the current just now? 30. Isn't that above the maximum standard? It's supposed to be 20. Because no matter how we called, she wouldn't wake up. It's fine. Her readings are excellent. It won't affect the treatment. They talk as if they're discussing a test subject, and you're lying on the bed. They surround you, making you feel like there's nowhere to run. Humiliated and powerless, like a slab of meat on a cutting board. Open your mouth. You do as you're told. A doctor takes a tube-shaped device from a cart at the side and thrusts it into your mouth. He stirs it around. The instrument occasionally touches deep in your throat, making you gag. The patient is currently in good condition. We can proceed with data extraction. Extraction? That word makes you feel even more nauseated and afraid. Before you can react, the other doctors swarm in and haul you into a new room. What the fuck is happening? Exactly! Before you can react, the other doctors rush in and carry you to a new room. You were placed on a specially made chair, your limbs bound with restraint straps. Above your head was a round, hollowed-out device. You noticed many suction heads inside the device, connected to countless data cables. The cables gathered in a thick bundle behind the device and extend deep into the room. Images of electric chairs and restraining devices flash through your mind. What is this? What are they going to do? No one answers. The doctors just keep working on their own tasks. Because of the number of tokens earned from standard treatment is insufficient, the hospital has opened a new program specifically for patients. By performing brainwave data extraction, the detected memories in your brain will be used to advance our research. Upon completion, you will receive the corresponding token reward. This procedure will not harm your health, though it may cause mild pain. Please rest assured, all pain will remain within psychological tolerance. The doctor steps forward and lowers the large circular device over your head. Brainwave extraction? Are they trying to steal your thoughts? Is this how they stole your memories? The thoughts flash through your mind. Resist! Wait, I don't agree. You can't read it without my consent. Our hospital strictly adheres to medical ethics. The admission agreement you sign clearly acknowledges and authorizes this procedure. The doctor cuts you off without hesitation and flips the switch. Your vision is blocked. The machine begins to vibrate, and suction-like tubes clamp onto your skin. Sharp stinging spreads everywhere, then turns into a heavy, dull ache, as if something blunt is scraping from inside your skull and stirring through your thoughts. It feels like you're being processed. Your fingers and toes twitch and clench as pain crowds out everything else. You might be screaming, or crying, or nothing at all. You can no longer tell, because that scraping sensation is still there. You will never forget a single second, yet each second stretches unbearably long, until it feels like you have begged and promised everything countless times until the doctors finally stop. The doctor waves a hand. The suction pads move towards you again. The whole world goes quiet. Only the faint cackle of current from the suction cups remain. Your pupils dilate and your breathing starts to quicken. But this time, nothing seems to happen. There's only blankness. A faint tingling spreads and your thoughts slowly dull. All negative feelings are gone. Only gentle, quiet, carefree sleep remains. It is over. You feel completely renewed. The humiliation and pain you just endured now seem impossibly distant, almost unfamiliar. The doctor powers down the device. The doctor has finished extracting data from your brain. You gained 80 tokens. Hooray! Patient, how do you feel? It's very relaxed. You answer honestly. You do feel a kind of release and calm, every sensation, attachment, and dissociation. The doctor beside him quickly writes a line on the record board. You may undergo data extraction again at any time. However, frequent data submission may affect your mental. But data extraction will not harm your overall treatment or physical health. You can rest assured. Really? Remembering what just happened, your voice drops. Please rest assured, many patients come to enjoy the data extraction process. However, before another extraction, please begin treatment first. Repeated data has no research value. This is your token reward for this sensation. Data extraction is complete. You may leave now. After each treatment, you may submit your treatment data here. You will receive a fixed token reward for every treatment. Submitting data may have an impact on the patient's body. Please choose carefully. When the robot is upgraded to certain attributes, it can also perform work. Working as the robot yields higher token rewards, consumes one-time segment. You stumble back to the ward. Only when your body returns to the familiar cold bed do you finally come back from that strange detached state. That strange dissociation and emptiness still surrounding you. Your emotions were siphoned away like mere data. You don't like it. This may be the closest thing to treatment you have experienced so far. Then what exactly is the robot for? The doctor said data can only be extracted again after upgrading the robot. You do not understand the connection. Your emotions and sensations were drawn away, leaving you with a sense of loss. A strange resolve forms inside you. You had to hold on to something. You had to make sure that you were still yourself. Are they replacing us with the robot? Question mark. Rose, good afternoon. Now let me introduce another process at the facility. So much is happening. Purchasing. By complete medical tasks or making submissions, patients can earn universal tokens used in the facility. You can enter the purchasing screen to shop. The facility has prepared a wide variety of treatment supplies for you. Alright. Thank you for your cooperation. I have 80. Can't buy nothing. Okay. Well, we can't afford anything. I have 80. Okay. Angel, why are you poking me? I am at your service. Okay. Okay. Treatment, I guess? He gradually got used to all of this. Without saying a word, you sit quietly in your seat. Angel, your behavior is so strange. I will do my best to cooperate with Angel. Next, you can arrange things however you like. Alright, so... Command. Standing punishment. Standing punishment. You order him to stand still for 1 hour. Ren carries out your order. Ren's legs are trembling slightly. The room is silent, and the energy-saving lights shut off automatically. Ren's legs have gone numb. Time's up. Raylan relaxes and sits down on the floor. I'm sorry. Ren resists the feeling of being forced. Control. What do I do with control? Place. Place. You didn't do anything. Ren just stares at her blankly, too. What am I supposed to do? He stands there blankly. Nice. Ren resists the feeling of being forced. And communication will feed him. You hand him a meal. Ren slowly swallows the food you offer. This is just routine care. You firstly stuff the food in his mouth. Huh? Am I eating? I don't understand. Pat head. You pat his head. My head was touched. Nice. Ren seems confused by this almost gentle treatment. I don't understand. Auto off. Ren's stamina reached 0. 10. 12. Are we getting better? I can't tell. Hey, yo, let's go. We did all kinds of stuff. You left the room. And now it's getting faster. Upgrade. We can upgrade. Humanity, right? Is the first one to level up? How do I do this? Okay, let's see. Oh, pain. There we go. Okay. Whew. Angel, thank you for upgrading me. What a strange feeling. Angel's rough treatment does not feel so unpleasant anymore. How is he acting like nothing happened? Didn't it hurt just now? You watch with your own eyes as those mechanical arms push something into his spine. Although you could not clearly see what exactly they were doing, the fusion of flesh and machinery and the flow of strange liquid made your hair stand on end. Thanks, Angel, for upgrading me. The machine gives no response at all. You watched with your own eyes as the mechanical arms pushed something in. Upgrade complete confirmed. It is the patient interested in the upgrade process. After upgrading, the new treatment options will be unlocked. The patient may try them during the next treatment. Some options require multiple conditions to unlock. The details can be checked on the treatment screen. Each treatment project has different unlock conditions and attributes. Oh, okay. Doctors recommend that patients upgrade along with a specific path. When one attribute keeps rising, its related treatment options begin to reinforce each other. This means your treatment route is starting to take shape. Continuing along the same direction makes it easier to unlock deeper content and stronger results. Angel, do you want to try these new options with me? Might be best to go for treatment now. Did I fuck up? I hope not. When you enter the room, Ren is standing beside the charging chair. He has held the posture for too long, his fingers slightly curled, but he seems entirely unaware of the discomfort. Tell him to relax a little. Ask him if he feels uncomfortable. Ren thinks for a while. If I had not been told to stop, I wish to be able to continue. Pain experience +5. I don't want him to feel pain. I don't want him to have a good time. Extract data. Treatment. I'm submitting. Confirm. This game is making me feel icky. I don't like it. It hurts. What just happened? But the data should have been extracted successfully, right? Result, normal. The doctor successfully extracted the data from your brain. Nice. D2 rest time. It's already late. Time to sleep. You're straight back to your room. You tap confirm on the watch to enter rest. Alright. Will they just do that to me at night anyways? Event? Alright. She's to stay in your room. You return to your room and lie down on the stiff bed. Right now, you can completely control Ren, even though he isn't fully developed yet. As long as you keep at it, everything can be in your grasp. Before falling asleep, you heard a strange sound. It came in broken intervals, like the noise of manufactured appliance. With your head resting on the pillow, you realize the sound is even clearer. This does not seem to be a sound made by a machine. It sounded more like a human sobbing, and the sound of something scratching against a hard surface. The monitor is running, giving off a faint red glow. You sat up, picked up a book provided by the hospital, and pretended to flip through it. With one hand pressed to your temple, you acted as if you had a headache. Then you held your forehead with your hand and leaned slightly against the wall. With your ear pressed to the wall, you could hear more clearly. The sounds from next door drift into your ears in fragments. It's a young woman's voice. Let me out. I want out. Doctor! Doctor! Let me out! Let me out! I want to get out! Damn it! You asshole! You're the one who's sick! I'm not sick at all! You're all just animals that take pleasure into tormenting people. You glance again at the camera in the corner. Should you try to communicate with the person next door? Doubt. Try. Doubt. We're not gonna get in trouble with that. No thanks. What is this? The doctor's trap? Exactly is what I was thinking. Trap set to test whether you wanted to escape? Not impossible. Better stay quiet just to be safe. Sobbing and scratching from the next door grew louder. The grating scratching that sets your teeth on edge keeps coming, drilling into your ears. You struck the wall hard, hoping the person next door will quiet down. The sounds stop, but before you can feel satisfied, she pounds on the wall just as hard. Is someone there? Are you a patient too? She actually spoke to you directly. Could it be that there was no surveillance on her side? Or was she simply not afraid of being discovered by the doctor? Why aren't you talking? Are you mute? You stay silent. Are you afraid of being caught on camera? It's fine. It's not pointed on the bed right now. As long as you don't make too much noise, the doctors won't notice. You secretly glanced at the monitor, and they found that it had indeed shifted slightly. You could not see the red dot that usually blinked. I'm a patient. Are you one too? Yes, they dragged me here as a lab rat. Did they torture you? What kind of treatment is this? Do you have a robot? What do you think of him? I suspect the robots are part of the hospital's schemes too. She's shouting way too loudly. In truth, you had many things you wanted to ask. How did she get in here? Had she lost her memories too? Were her treatment programs the same as yours? You wanted to know. You wanted so badly to talk to another living person. After facing only a human-shaped robot and a doctor who cared only about treatment every day, even your ability to speak was starting to deteriorate. Fortunately, you spot the red light on the camera again, and has turned back towards you. You quickly return to a posture that doesn't look suspicious. Next door goes silent too. You pretend to flip a few pages, but you don't take in a single word. The bedtime bell rings. The familiar scent of aerotherapy washes over you. Thinking about the patient next door, your consciousness gradually drifts away. Again? You heard a voice that isn't all too familiar. A group of people surrounds you. The voice surrounds from your head. Doctor, please begin the examination. Today's patient, number 24, Rose, barely completed the task. Mental instability detected. Stricter attention is required. You can feel many people watching you from the darkness. Their gazes are like knives. The tips pointed at you, ready to strike your vitals at any moment. Under the effects of the drugs, you can't move. You lie on that 1-meter hospital bed, lying there, restrained. Listening to the judgment above you, you gradually lose all consciousness. After one night... It's already the third day. Treatment. Honestly, you don't even feel any improvement. Your body aches, your memory is missing. Your mind is getting worse and worse by the day. Close your eyes, and all you see are scenes of treatment. Get a grip. You want to sink and wash your hands. You raise your head towards the mirror and study your face for the first time in a long while. A grotesque, indescribable mass of gauze. Wrapped layers upon layers, leaving only your eyes exposed. So unfamiliar. Is this supposed to be what you look like? You don't think so. What did you look like before? You can't remember. You touch the mirror, then feel the bandages on your head. It feels completely alien. Hello? Move your lips and force out a hollow greeting to the person in the mirror. You don't know why you're doing this, but you feel a little desperate need to. A new appointment appears on the schedule. An appointment? Someone knocks on the door perfunctorily. Just like always, before you can even react, he's already in there. Good morning, patient. Today we'll proceed with a meeting with your guardian. Please come with me. 2 more doctors walk in. Flanking you on both sides, they hoist you up and cuff your hands. You're blindfolded. Each doctor grips one of your arms, leaving your feet dangling in the air. Your feet cannot touch the ground. Your body is completely suspended, with no point to brace against gravity. The struggle is futile. Your strength is utterly pathetic against theirs. All you can do is accept this undignified escort and wait to reach the destination. You don't know how much time has passed. You're placed into a chair. The blindfold is removed. The sudden rush of light is so sharp it brings tears to your eyes. It's a sterile white room. In front of you sits a table and a massive black monitor. Guardian will come to commence the call. The screen flickers to life, revealing the silhouette of a man. Rose, good morning. An ordinary, middle-aged male voice. I'm your guardian. The doctor said you have amnesia? Huh, I'm your guardian. Yeah, I've forgotten everything. I don't remember you either. You forget everything. That procedure. After a few months, you forgot that too? He seems strangely agitated. Why? What process? To lose your memory over this. How utterly useless. What exactly are they curing in there? Since you've forgotten, I won't bring it up for now. You need to get well soon. This place is expensive. Every extra day you stay is just wasting money. Feel a familiar surge of agitation and irritation. The air freezes for a second. How have you been here? Has the treatment been going smoothly? That question sparks a faint glimmer of hope in you. You have absolutely no memory of this man, but you know what a guardian is supposed to be. Someone who secures your livelihood and safeguards your well-being. He might be your only link to the outside world during your treatment. And yet, every time he speaks, your body instinctively tenses up. Should you trust this man? I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? Let your guard down. What? You have been starved for comfort for so long, so you decide to gamble on a silver trust. I'm not doing well. I've forgotten so much. They keep putting me through these bizarre treatments. They draw my blood, spy on me at my every move, and force these horrific contraptions onto my head. I have no dignity left. Anyone will go insane in here. Can you take me home? Please? I'm begging you. Isn't the treatment expensive? I don't want it anymore. Honestly, you brought this on yourself. You think you must have misheard. But his expression... He tilts his face upward, looking down his nose at you with sheer coldness. Regretting it now? What am I regretting? How dare you talk back? What's different about you from before? All you do is complain about this and complain about that. When are you ever going to take a look at your own problems? When are you going to show a little consideration for others? The more he talks, the more fired up he gets. Is he enjoying it? Does it feel that satisfying to him? Is this him mocking you? Your brain is already rotting. You see nothing but malice. A masterclass in psychological abuse. You know you were wrong. Trusting him was the biggest mistake you've made. The weight of this revelation nearly crushes you. You understand now. You won't make this mistake again. Anger and humiliation swell inside you, but you know that right now you need to endure. It's suffocating. It's exhausting. It's agony. There are less than 20 days left. If you aren't cured by next month's allocation day, you can rot in there for the rest of your life. Allocation day? What is that? The screen abruptly goes black. The doctor has ended the meeting. Visitation time is over. Wait, allocation day? Extracting this information interferes with the clinical process. It severs your recovery if you will be informed. Now return to your ward. 2 doctors appear and without giving you a choice, haul you away the same way as before. You've lost a lot of memories. Even though this meeting didn't help you remember anything, you've gained something new, a conviction. You are entirely on your own now. Welcome back, Angel. I'm Ren. Doctor's orders. Doctor's tasks. Achieved, not achieved. Okay. Let's go to treatment, I guess. Hello, patient. Welcome to day 3 of treatment. Today we'll proceed to the second stage of treatment. Some special options can only be activated when both your attributes and the robot's Ren's attributes meet their requirements. Move your mouse over the corresponding command to see the specific requirements. You'll notice some entry marks with an asterisk. These entries are special and can only be used once you meet certain conditions. A checked option requires a roll check once before use. Comes from the robot's base attributes. Alright, let's see. If you fail, it will cause a certain amount of mental loss. Please consider each action carefully. Angel, why do I keep wanting to? Please use me more intense. Next, you can arrange things however you like. Okay. No trust. Okay. I should have bought something, dang. Place. Oh. Okay. How do I get talk? Alright, modification. Plus 10. Okay. Plus 4. Plus 10. Plus 10. Okay, let's do the feed one again. Fuck it. You're forcibly stuffed the food into Ren's mouth. Ren can't swallow. This, what is it? Ren seems confused by this almost gentle treatment. I don't understand. Alright, we're gonna slap him again because, new thing, you know? Slap. You punish this non-living human thing. The crisp impact echoes through the closed room. He's a little uncomfortable, but still instinctively leans closer to you. Why would I want this? I'm sorry. I gotta change it up, or else they get mad at me, and then they cut out my eyeballs. It's so scary. Ren resists the feeling of being forced. Sorry. Items. Contact. Yeah. Pat head. You pat his head. Huh? I got patted. Nice. Ren seems confused by this almost gentle treatment. I don't understand. Control. I'm sorry. Standing punishment. You order him to stand still for 1 hour. Ren carries out your order. Ren's legs are trembling slightly. The room is silent. Ren's legs have gone numb. Nah. Time's up. Ren relaxes, sits down on the floor. I'm sorry. Ren resists the feeling of being forced. Check mouth. New one. Check mouth? Use forceps to pry open his mouth. Ren revealed blue oral mucosas? I don't understand. Treatment approved. Nice. Ren steals a glance at you. Don't do this. Patient, please take note. This is what happens when resistance increases. Resistance is not ordinary treatment growth. It is the robot's tendency to resist after accumulating pain during treatment. In later treatments, resistance will be used in certain checks. The higher the value, the more likely refusal, failure, or additional risks may occur. So, this is not something I actively upgraded on my own. Any change in values can affect the treatment results. The patient only needs to remember that some level increases do not mean the situation is improving. Eek. Auto off. Ren stamina reaches 0. Let's fucking go. He left the room. Suffering increased. I don't want her to hurt him. They're making me. I feel so bad. Okay. Okay. Alright. We're shopping. Shop. Treatment? Noon. I have 300. I could buy a camera. Okay. Did that ruin my day? Okay. Yeah, treatment. Let's go. Again? Rose, I won't cooperate with you. Next, you can arrange things however you like. He hates me. Okay. Take photo. Contact. Pat head. You pat his head. He just juts his lip out angry and says nothing. Interesting. Ren seems confused by this almost gentle treatment. I don't understand. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Take photo. Take photo. You take out the camera and have him stand facing you. You press the shutter. Hearing the shutter, Ren trembles as if electrified. What are you doing? The camera you bought doesn't actually have a save function. After you finish admiring him, the photo is automatically deleted. Ren resists the feeling of being forced. Contact. I can pat his head again. Pat head. You pat his head. He just does his rip and says angrily nothing. Fuck. I don't understand. Place. You didn't do anything. Ren is just standing there blankly too. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Yeah, he stands at you angrily. What are you trying to do? Ren resists the feeling of being forced. Auto off. Ren's stamina reached 0. Nice. His mental reached 0 too. Boo. Okay. He left the room. Am I doing good? Am I doing bad? I don't know. Are they gonna torture me again? Okay. Upgrade. Means I can upgrade rebellion, resistance to commands. Yeah, let's do it. Successful. Nice. I think I'm doing bad. I think I'm fucked up. Upgrade. Wait, what can I upgrade? Oh. Nice. Angel upgraded command successful. Stares at you blankly. Okay. Maintenance room. You knock on the window. It's a subtle feeling, Angel. His body trembles slightly, but he didn't back away. Sad. Sad! Okay, let's go see. Extract data, I guess? I feel like I fucked up. Dang, okay. Ow! Ow! Submit patient data, yeah. Yeah. Your worries are crushed to bits, suddenly turning into a blur. Your mind is unusually clear, and you find yourself intoxicated by the sensation. I guess it's good. I'd rather him be his own person. God, I look so spooky. By the time you come to, all the data has been extracted. Sick. Wonder if would this make it worse or better? Worse. Worse. It'll make it worse. Come on! Excellent! The doctor successfully extracted the data for your brain. You received 176 chips. I think I'm getting in the hang of this now. 1 hour and a half. It's already late. Time to sleep. You're already sent back to your room. Yeah. Find the robot. You said to look for the robot. Chat casually. Oh! The robot is charging along thin power cable trailing from its lower back and plugged into a wall port. Its eyes are half lit, like it's awake, yet it also like only the bare minimum of consciousness remains. When you approach, it doesn't get up, it only tracks you with its gaze. The power cable sways gently, like some fragile tail. All of a sudden, you want to confirm whether it would still obey you if you cut off its supply. Keep it connected, why would I hurt him? It stays on. It stays obediently where it is, eyes always on you, as if waiting for you to decide where it's allowed to truly move. The steady hum of electricity makes it look more like a perfect tool, more like something you've temporarily allowed to exist intact. Nice. She's here. You've grown used to the moment after each day of freedom. A group of people surround you, but you no longer feel any shame. The pose, you know that as long as you get through this little while, tomorrow you'll have complete. Please begin the examination. Stricter attention is required. The doctor examines your body as usual. You sleep soundly within 1 meter of freedom. After one night. I'm messing it up. He's gonna hate me. I thought I had to hit him. I didn't know. I didn't want to. I hit him twice, and it made him stand for 2 hours, technically, and he's like, fuck that bitch. No one comes looking for you. When you wake out, you see a screen mounted on the wall of the hall. It did not seem to be there yesterday. You move closer to look. Here he's wearing a suit. Good morning, patients. I'm the hospital's announcer. As you can see, to enrich the treatment to life, the hospital has specially installed a TV for you to watch in your spare time. Now deliver the news. Since last year, a special new type of contagious mental illness has broken out in England's regions. The total number of infected people have already exceeded 10,000. And there is currently no specific cure. Next, we will broadcast live footage from the scene. The TV feed cuts, and you see a figure sprinting towards the window at the end of the corridor, with several officers behind her trying to stop her. She moves extremely fast, without the slightest hesitation, climbing straight over the windowsill and jumping down. With a dull sound, the image cuts to downstairs. Hello? Are you still there? It appears that something has happened on site. Please wait for the reporter to reconnect. According to the reports, if treatment is not continued after infection, most patients will experience an episode and die like this patient. Fortunately, as a leading medical institution, we have launched a new research program. Another one? Jeez. By relieving the conditions through the standardized treatments from the doctors, patients can gain a chance to survive. Experts state that patients who fully cooperate with treatment have a high chance of recovery, and may even become better than they were before falling ill. That is all for today's report. Finally, let us turn to random street interviews and hear what ordinary citizens think. The government should lock these people up for life. Why haven't these patients' identities been made public yet? What if one of them is right next to me? We have a young adult of eligible age in our family this year. Allocation day is coming up. I don't want anything to go wrong. What is allocation day? We haven't figured that out yet. What exactly is the source of the contagion? I bet most of these people did something immoral first, and that's why they got sick. Will revival day be affected like last year? If you ask me, they should deal with these lunatics the way they deal with unqualified humans. Get rid of them. Well, la-dee-dong. You look away, but those words keep drilling in your ears. Even after the program ends, they continue to echo. Fear. Fear that you might become like that. Disgust. Disgust at the way they treat you. Confusion. Over whether you are truly ill at all. Confusion over whether this illness is really an illness, or whether it is exactly as you feel. They say you're sick, so you are sick. You have to think this question through. You have to decide your attitude. You need a goal, a resolution. You have to do something, don't you? That hurts. Aw, baby, I'm sorry. Obedience. Nice. Angel, the upgrade has been completed successfully. This is a strange feeling. What should we do next? Obedience. Verbal drill. Oh. What Do I have enough? I do! Purchase. Let's go to treatment. Angel, I'll do it. Just tell me what to do. I'll obey any order from you, Angel. Next, you can arrange things however you like. Cool. Don't worry. We're gonna be nice. We're gonna feed you. Hand and mill. Repeated feeding obstructs Ren's swallowing and blockage is building up. He forcefully stuffed food into Ren's mouth. So this is abuse. Oh. I'm a terrible... Okay. Oh, baby. I'm sorry. It's blocked. Ren seems confused by his almost gentle treatment. I don't understand. Check mouth. Blockage. Check mouth. You used the forceps to pry open his mouth. Ren reveals blue oral mucus. He shows no emotion at all, simply holding his mouth open. Reflective vocal cord vibrations. No emotional component. Ren resists the feeling of being forced. I was like, I'm helping him. What the fuck? It was gentle, so I was like, ah, clearly this is a good thing. Oh my god, I'm embarrassed. Oh, I'm sorry. You pat his head. Pat his head. Huh? I got patted. Oh, baby. I'm so sorry. Items. Let's record audio. Blockage. Record audio. You take out a voice recorder and stuff it into his mouth. Sound inside his mouth are recorded. You place it for Ren to listen to. Ren is very shy. Blockage. How do I help him get the blockage out? Ren steals a glance at you. Don't do this. Extra suffering. Okay, contact. Pat head. Pat head. Oh, I'm shaking it out. You pat his head. Huh? I got patted. Extra suffering. God, I'm a bitch. Taking it slowly like this makes me a little curious. Oh, I thought... Oh, shit, dude. I'm gonna do it one more time. Get rid of it. You pat his head. Huh? I got patted. Ren steals a glance at you. Auto off. Ren's stamina is 0. God, I'm so abusive on accident. Ugh. Okay, cool. You left the room. I'm so bad. The doctor takes you to the room where you first signed the treatment agreement. You sit in the familiar chair, surrounded by quite a few doctors. Gives you a bad feeling. All of the doctors are wearing masks. Their bulky, protective suits obscuring their builds. Their voices have been processed, too. You can't tell which doctor is speaking to you at all. Recently, several patients in the neighboring wards unfortunately had to end treatment because the results did not meet expectations. These patients have unfortunately left us. Left? Does it mean the kind of leaving you think you are thinking of? Remember the news you watched this morning. Are they really treating you? If you disobey their orders, will you be forced to leave? Just like before you signed the agreement. You don't want to leave like the one on TV, and you don't want to leave the way you doctors say. How's my treatment process? Can I succeed? Can I survive? I probably won't die, right? A few stiff, dry laughs squeeze out of your throat. You feel as if time has stopped, or perhaps it has been stretched out endlessly. It feels as if you are being judged, waiting for some punishment that is only natural. Based on the patient's concurrent metrics, you lean forward and stare at the tablet in the doctor's hand. Since you've been following medical advice and cooperating with treatment, your score isn't bad. You lean back into the chair in relief. However, your data performance still needs improvement. What? But I've already been so... What else do I need to do? Do not worry. Your performance is good, so I have applied for a higher level treatment program for you. As part of this program, you may continue treatment with a more advanced robot. This will greatly optimize your treatment data. Place parts of designated robot sections to improve treatment efficiency and trigger related events and story content. Usually consumes time. Each complete modification raises the requirements for the next one. Before performing modification, plan your missions, develop direction, and remain scheduled carefully for a better overall experience. The patient should carry out the robot's first modification as soon as possible. The modification process is divided into 4 parts and requires at least 4 days. The earlier it begins, the easier it is to collect more complete data, and the better their treatment results will be. What? Doctor sends you back to the treatment hall and leaves you in an introductory document. That hurts. Modification. Alright. 800, okay. That hurts. Is this what you want to do, Angel? He blushed, that's cute. Oh my god. Okay. It hurts. Okay, I'm sorry. You really don't have any prosthetics. Okay, okay, so we gotta make... Okay. Heard. Angel, I'll do whatever you want me to do. I'll obey any order from Angel. Next, you can arrange things however you like. Okay, so communication. We're not feeding him anymore. Jesus Christ. Take photo. Take photo. You take out the camera and have him stand facing you. You press the shutter. Hearing the shutter, Ren trembles as if electrified. What are you doing? The camera you brought doesn't actually have a save function. That's fine. Ren resists the urge, the feeling of being forced. Okay. Contact. Pat head. I pat his head. My head was touched. Okay. Control. Place. Didn't do anything. Ren just sat there blankly too. Huh. Ren is very obedient, standing there quietly. Angel isn't talking to me. I'm feeling a little down. Ren resists the feeling of being forced. Auto off. Ren stand by reach 0. Okay. Did I do okay? He left the room. Eep. Okay. Maintenance room. Ren sits in the charging chair, then stands up again, and he sits down again. He repeats the motion several times and only stops when you speak up. Mechanical trigger failed. Ask what he's doing. You ask what he's doing. Ren lowers his head and looks at the charging chair. I am checking how to sit in a way that looks more normal. Mechanical experience +5. Nice. Can I touch you? You knock on the window. Is it subtle filling, Angel? His body trembles slightly, but he didn't back away. Controls. Oh, cool. We can buy furniture for a little robot friend? Okay, upgrade. Let's go. Factuation. +10 humanity. Favorable ability. Treatment compendium. Okay. Alright, let her rip. Yeah. It hurts. What just happened? But the data should have been extracted successfully, right? The doctor successfully extracted the data from your brain. Nice. Cool. Love it. Love to see it. It's already late. Time to sleep. You are sent straight back to your room. You tap confirm on the watch to enter rest. At bedtime, you feel a bit weak. Lying quietly on the bed alone, you're even more awake than usual. After several days of treatments, you have a rough understanding of how things work here. You slowly start through your thoughts. Thinking back to the patients you saw on TV this morning, you haven't shown the symptoms they displayed. You think carefully. Compared to the day you first arrived, you feel like you've gotten a little better. At least, as long as you behave in a cooperate, no one will make things hard for you. If you keep following the doctor's orders and completing the tasks, you should be able to recover and be discharged, right? Even if it's not for the sake of treatment, you find spending time with him is pleasant. Yours to command, yours to mold, you can do anything to him. And right now, he belongs to you. Though the robot is increasingly obedient to your commands, you even want to test him. If the doctor's orders conflict with yours, which side would he choose? To make him obey you even more, you'll have to keep developing him. Only then might he be completely under your control. The next door patient was an unexpected gain. She is someone in the same situation as you, though with different views at times. Alright, we're negative. Okay, that's fine. Nothing is certain. All you know is you can never be too careful, especially in here. She's here. The machinery is peeling back your flesh, yet you can't feel any pain at all. You can't even make out their full conversation. Barely completed the task. Mental instability detected. Stricter attention is required. What do you mean? The doctor examined your whole body as usual. You just lie there on the bed staring blankly. After one night. Auto-saving. We're on day 5. We're almost there. This is a long demo, which is cool, and I feel like it has a lot of options already, because, like, I'm fucking it up. But I think a different person will get a different option, no matter, like, what we do. Like, I feel like we're going to play differently, you know? The moment you open your eyes, your wrist being... Alright. Temporary notice. Guardian visitation rescheduled for today. I don't really care. On the way to the visitation room, you spend the entire time trying to untangle your thoughts. The last meeting was a disaster. You still have so many questions. At the very least, you know your guardian is a nasty piece of work. You must decide how you're going to face him beforehand. Prepare to be obedient. If you get along with what he wants and makes him feel like he got what he came for, maybe you can extract more information out of him? The guardian's face appears on the screen. He offers a highly performative, pretentious greeting, as if his rudeness during the last session has merely been an oversight. Good morning. How has the treatment been these last 2 days? I've been trying my best to cooperate. I feel like it's been very effective. You act like you're timid, keeping your head down. Really? Wonderful. Your attitude is much better than last time. Looks like the recent treatment really is working. You just nod. This time, you have to pry something useful out of his mouth. First time I've heard you talk like that. This hospital can't even fix your personality. This money was actually worth it. You're completely different from how you were at home. Home? What were you like at home? A dull ache pulses in your head. You can vaguely recall the emotional residue of being around this man. Even though no concrete memories surface, you can vividly recreate the revulsion born from enduring someone so arrogant, overbearing, crude, small-minded, and utterly vulgar. You can't help clenching your fists, but remembering the resolution you made before coming here, you force yourself to remain perfectly calm. I was immature before, rebellious all the time, but I swear I'll change. You suppress the impulse to scream and offer a hollow apology. You feed him useless, self-blaming words. You refuse to look at him. To him, you probably look like a shamed child who can't lift their head. Would he believe it? You lower your head, eyes hidden in the shadows. The man seems to have moved a little closer. As long as you know, I spent a fortune on you. Learn some gratitude. I understand. Thank you so much. From now on, I'll do exactly as you say. His face is full of narcissistic intoxication. Your strategy is working. You continue to ramble about how wrong you were and how much you need his guidance. Since you don't know what you actually did, you keep your confessions ambiguous. Like how you shouldn't have talked back to him and how selfless and noble his efforts were. That's right. Then on the screen nods again and again. Even such a clumsy, poorly fabricated stream of lies could bring him fulfillment. Just how utterly pathetic is his actual life. What a loser. You grit your teeth and pulse the performance even further, and yet you are starting to feel physically nauseous. You're on the verge of retching. Hurry up and work. Just work already. Exactly. You should have known. It's all because of that damn phone and that computer. Staying home all day, cut off from the world, losing touch with society. I tried to say one word to you and you start a fight. If you hadn't... the internet. The illness was caused by the internet? I've already had your computer destroyed. We don't even dare open the sites you ever logged onto. The computer. Just when I was about to retire and enjoy myself, you had to cause this trouble. You're a curse on my life. Information from news reports you saw on TV flashed through your mind. Tomorrow's revival festival. Couldn't meet a few people there. You had this damn illness. Network-borne transmissions. It matches the propaganda. Hiding in your bedroom from morning till night. Asking you to sweep. Can you just shut the fuck up already? Visitation is over. The doctor interrupts. The screen is black. You are taken back to your ward. You sit on the bed. You've forgotten the purpose and resolve you had when you were there. What fills you now is humiliating rage. You don't even remember when you collapse onto the mattress, completely sapped of strength. You can barely contain these feelings anymore. You try to calm yourself down. You stop thinking for a while. Nice. Oh, we missed... Okay. Before the afternoon session, the doctor's waiting in the hall with a tablet. As your attending physician, I must score your performance based on this morning's visitation. You performed very well this morning. Your guardian was quite satisfied and even mentioned sending a commemorative plaque to the hospital. He took a hint of mild irony in his voice, something you never heard before. You look up at him, but your gaze is severed by his mask. Severed. God. This is the result of following doctor's orders. Keep it up. The assessment ends, and you are taken to the treatment room to begin the afternoon session. Starting today, the hospital shop will supply supplementary treatment medication. If you need to adjust your condition, you may purchase them before treatment sessions. Oh, okay. Trying to save up. That hurts. Shop. God. Should have bought those. They did nothing. It's fine. Maintenance room? Let's see. It's not rest time right now. The robot will only come here at night. Okay. Okay. We'll leave. Okay, let's see. Nice. Achieved. Let's go to treatment, I guess. I need 800. That's a lot. Angel, I'll do it. Just tell me what to do. I'll obey any order from Angel. Next, you can arrange things however you like. Okay. Take photo. You take out the camera and have him stand facing you. You press the shutter. Hearing the shutter and trembles and is electrified. What are you doing? Okay. Ren resists the feeling of being forced. Okay, and then we take the record audio. Yes. Record audio. You take out a voice recorder and stuff it into his mouth. Sound inside his mouth are recorded. Why? I don't know. Play it for Ren to hear. Ren is very shy. Nice. Ren resists the feeling of being forced. Communication contact. Right. Pat head. Pat head. You pat his head. My head was touched. Alright, well, he's not as miserable as he's been. I don't understand. Control. Command. Verbal drill. Okay. Okay. Why is that less embarrassing? Okay. Ren steals a glance at you. Don't do this. Okay. Yeah. Take a picture. Hearing the shutter, Ren trembles as electrified. What are you doing? Alright. And then... Ren's mentals reach 0. Stressed him the fuck out. Alright. Sick! Sick! Woo! Oh. I don't want to upgrade that. Fine. Effects executing modifications and reduces perceived treatment efficiency and pain. Okay. I guess that's good. Alright. Angel, upgrade command successful. He stares at you blankly, his eyes gradually losing focus. I thought that was a good thing. Wait, I just want to hug him. Tell him it's gonna be okay. Oh, I'm fucked. Day 5, evening. Maintenance room? When you push the door open, Ren is already standing beside it. He looks as if he just happened to be passing by. There's nothing else in the room and nowhere for him to go. Dang. Ask if he was waiting for you. You ask if he was waiting for you. Ren blinks. When the door made a sound, I knew it was you, so I do not think it counts as waiting. Yeah! Woohoo! Clicks heels. Okay. Can I buy anything? No. Okay. Treatment. Oh, at night. It's nighttime? Shit. TV? Mental large temperature differences outside may trigger nostalgia, anxiety, or avoidance associated with some patients. If you experience such feelings, please communicate with the caregiving device first. The external area is currently experiencing rainfall. You look towards the window and realize you cannot see the outside at all. Alright. Items. I don't have one of those yet. The moment the pill slides down your throat, you feel your mind finally steadies a little. Your breathing gradually steadies, but your fingertips are still a little numb. Nice. Done. Bop. Bop. Okay, let's see. Available 1. Yeah. It's fine. I don't know if these are bad for me or not. Oh well. It hurts? What's happening? Okay, we're good. 80 tokens. Let's fucking go. It's already late. Time to sleep. Send straight back to your room. Yeah, that's fine. Woo! Alright, you're lying in bed. We're taking a screenshot of that. Just as you're about to fall asleep, someone knocks at your door outside. They don't push the door open right away. At least isn't a doctor coming for you. Good evening, Angel. What is it? I like to connect your consciousness to my terminal system. That'll make it more convenient for you to use me, Angel. I will become your ultimate tool. Connect to a terminal? The term draws a blank in your fractured memory. You dig out the user manual the doctor gave you. It does say, in the later stages of treatment, after enabling the robot's higher permissions, you can control the robot's actions using only your consciousness. But all of this must be done under a doctor's guidance. Isn't that against protocol? There's no doctor here right now. Tonight, the doctor remains in the dark. Would you like to try, Angel? Yeah! Even now, the hospital still hasn't reacted at all. You decide to take the risk and try. Curiosity precedes your reason. You feel around on him and find a port. Following the manual, you bring your wristband closer to the port, and a sudden jolt, you feel your consciousness expand outward. Flickering on your wristband screen is a live feed of yourself. You are looking through the robot's eyes. You reach out with your other hand and touch the robot's eyes. In your mind, you issue an order telling the robot to open his mouth. What the fuck? Sure enough, his jaw parts and even sticks out his tongue just like you wanted. The feeling is intoxicating, an instrument that does whatever you want, an extension of your own senses, a tool completely under your control. Yes, he was a tool to begin with. Being controlled is his very nature. You make him kneel and force him into all kinds of strange positions. You even... If this is what they call treatment, then you must admit it's remarkably effective. All night, you keep messing with the robot. After you've had your fill, you order him back to his room. Mechanical experience plus 10. After everything ends, you think about the robot's behavior tonight. You feel, I enjoyed it. So upgrading attributes really can make the robot take on corresponding forms. You're very satisfied with the way he behaved, and you have more ideas for how to cultivate him later. Feels kind of freaky, doesn't it? After one night. This is the last night. Does that mean it's over now? Maybe. Welcome back, Angel. I'm Ren. Okay. That hurts. Is this what you want to do, Angel? Yep. 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 I can still endure it. Oh no, I'm hurting it. I wasn't meaning to, I'm sorry. Okay, treatment. Wait, what do I have? I only have 300 tokens. Okay. Patient, please note that upcoming treatments will involve more combinations. Certain treatment options will put Ren into specific states, such as restraint, obscuring, and bleeding. What the fuck? These states directly affect the efficiency, risk, and presentation of subsequent options. Learn to observe the status bar first. I've just started figuring this out. Nice. Japanese. Cool. Love to see it. Angel's behavior patterns are abnormal, but within the hospital's acceptable range. The system will continue to cooperate with the operation. Please proceed with treatment. Next, you can arrange things however you like. Alright. Control. Command. It's a gamble. Control. 21. 9. 40. 25. Let's try it. Sure. +2. Oh, nice. No 0. No, let's go. No hurting. Verbal drill. You begin commanding training. Ren starts moving at your command. Woof. Ren resists the feeling of being forced. Okay, that's not bad. Communication. Record audio. You take out a voice recorder and stuff it in his mouth. Ren is very shy. Sorry. Ren resists feeling being forced. He's not having a great time though. 16, 31. Well, he kind of enjoys it a little bit, so it's not that bad. You use 4 steps to pry his mouth open. See that he's blue on the inside. He shows no emotion at all, simply holding his mouth open. Reflective vocal cord vibration, no emotional component. Ren steals a glance at you. Don't do this. Alright. Yeah. I'm not trying to make him suffer. There's only so much I can do. What are you doing? Pat his head. Pat his head. My head was touched. Treatment score reached 100. Nice. Rose, today, are you touching me very gently? And looks a bit surprised. Auto off. Friend's mental reached 0. Nice. Nice. You left the room. Let's go. What can I upgrade? Let's go. Aw, what? Talk. Nice. This could have been way long ago. I'm just an idiot. Okay. And then, Angel, thank you for upgrading me. Can I start thinking like a human now? The sense of control over my body is completely different from before. Yeah. I just want to hug him. Angel, thank you for upgrading me. What a strange feeling. When I see Angel, my heart starts beating. Alright, let's go. Let's back it up. How much I got? Treatment room. Angel's behavior patterns are abnormal. The system will continue to operate. Alright, let's see. I can talk to him. Let's go. Yeah. It's like middle. Lower middle. Success. You start chatting with him. Small talk. Just some casual small talk. You ask what else he wants to do. He lowers his head and says softly, to keep going with Angel, maybe. Is this how I'm programmed? I feel like a freak. Ren seems confused by this almost gentle treatment. I don't understand. Communication, dialogue, confirm. It's not gonna work. Ah, shit, I shouldn't have done it twice in a row. Scold him. Lecture. You begin to lay out some stern words to him. Tell him you're very dissatisfied with him. He keeps his head down in silence for a long time and then says, I feel very guilty for failing to complete Angel's task. I hope Angel can give me another chance. I'm sorry, I just wanted to see what it did. Or resist the feeling of being forced. Okay. Record audio. You take out a voice recorder and stuff it into his mouth. The sound inside his mouth are recorded. Play for Ren to listen to. Ren is very shy. Let's go. Ren steals a glance at you. Don't do this. Auto off. His mental is 0. Nice. Humanity +1. Or suffering. Cool. You left the room. I don't want to upgrade his pain anymore. Right. The conversation efficiency for gaining joy. I guess. Check eyesight. Alright. Angel, thank you for upgrading me. My skin is craving something, Angel. Please help me. This whole game has been me being like... When you enter the room, Ren is standing beside the charging chair. He neither sits down nor charges. He just stands there quietly, as if waiting for the next sentence. Ask him what he's waiting for. Ask what he's waiting for. Ren looks at you as if he does not quite understand the question. Waiting for Angel to talk to me. What should I do now? You knock on the window. It's strange, but I can do it. His body's trembling slightly, but he doesn't back away. Okay. Weirdo. Extract data. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah! Ah, nice. Numbness and pain. It feels familiar, almost comforting. As the last probe leaves your body, brain, the extraction prompts pop up right on time. Normal. Nice. Nice. It's already late. Time to sleep. You are sent straight back to your room. Okay. The night of a revival festival feels no different from any other. Just as you are thinking that, amid a faint hiss of static, the hospital intercom suddenly crackles to life. Good evening, patients. Today's treatments have concluded successfully. On this night that commemorates the revival of human civilization, may this resilient spirit give each one of you strength. Please plan your free time wisely and conserve your stamina and mentality for tomorrow's treatment. We wish each of you a swift revival of your very own. Soon after the broadcast cuts off, a faint knock sound appears. You know only the robot would knock like that. Angel, I'm here to provide you with a celebratory activity. I hope you can feel happy on the most important day of the year. Want the robot to... Yeah, yes! Hang out with me. Let the robot in. Happy Revival Festival, Angel. Wishing you a speedy recovery. Then he smiles and stares at you without moving. You wait for what comes next. Only after a few seconds do you realize this is all he has to offer. It makes sense since you've never seriously trained him. You shouldn't have expected him to provide anything for you in the first place. It was foolish to project any real expectations onto him. As if sensing your disappointment, the robot steps closer and takes your hand. Are you unhappy? Please give an order. Let me help you feel happier, Angel. How ridiculous. Shut up. Don't move. Just stay there. The robot is very obedient. You hold his hand, and little by little, you feel the negativity in your heart fading away. On this festival, when everyone is celebrating, you have company too. You aren't alone. Even if it's a robot. Suspended between dream and reality, you turn over the robot's actions in your mind. Enjoy. After the celebration ends, you feel much more relaxed. He aligns with your desires perfectly. Just keep going at this pace. After one night. Autosaving. I thought day 6 was the end. Wait a minute. Welcome back, Angel. I'm Ren. Angel, do you like HEADPATS too? So this is what Angel likes. It tickles, but it's fine. Okay. That's... Day 7, it says rest. What do you mean? Okay, treatment. Angel's behavior patterns are abnormal, but within the hospital's acceptable range. The system will continue to cooperate with the operation. Please proceed with treatment. Next, you can arrange things however you like. Yeah, there's no suffering in this. I'm okay with that. You start chatting with him. Small talk. Just some casual small talk. That's what else he wants to do. He lowers his head and says softly, to keep going with Angel. Maybe this is how I'm programmed? Ren seems confused by this almost gentle treatment. Sorry. I abused you without realizing it. Take photo. Alright. Record audio. Okay. Control. Check eyesight. It's a new one. Check eyesight. Oh, I'm so sorry. He used forceps to pry his eyes open. Ren blue eyes are exposed. To you, he's just a slab of meat on a cutting board at your mercy. After the check, he slowly closes his eyes. The simulation from just now, it's still lingering. Ren steals a glance at you. Don't do this. What am I not to do? Yeah, we'll check your mouth too. Fuck it. Check your mouth. He shows no emotion. Okay. Why are you doing this to me? Ren looks a bit surprised. Alright. Sorry, buddy. Nice. Mechanical. Ren's not there, right? Yeah. Hi, mamas! Treatment? I guess. Alright, let's see. Place. You don't do anything. Ren just stares at it blankly, too. He is very calm, expressionless. Doctor says the program is mild. I continue carrying it out. Ren resists feeling being forced. What is he at romantically? Alright. Yeah. You pat his head. Huh? I got patted. Yeah. Oh, nice. Verbal drill. You begin command training. Ren starts moving at your command. Right now, I'm a dog. Nice. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay. Let's see. Pain, resistance, humanity, obedience. Uh, Mechanization. I feel like I don't quite understand what they're doing, the levels. That's why I'm just kind of like quiet, because I'm like, huh. Angel, upgrade command successful. May I ask, is there anything else I can do? No, you're good. Left the room. First steps toward becoming a star. Immediately raise your hand. You've already gotten into that habit. You'll do anything that shows you're cooperating with the treatment. Because you understand that this hospital defined the doctors as a death sentence. Come to the exam room immediately. Okay, I'll be right there. In the exam room, the doctor sits with his back to the light, the glow of his data pad reflecting off the lenses of his goggles. Doctor, you only get half the sentence out, just enough to remind him that you've arrived. Doctor doesn't even bother shifting his gaze at you. You've been performing well recently. This treatment has made great progress. You're not the top 20% of among all patients. A ranking? The excellent patient ranking. Based on it, a few excellent patients will be selected in the end. Excellent patients. You think about what that term really implies. Keep it up. There's a good chance you'll be selected. I'll do my best. You notice the doctor smiling. A display of subtle content laced with a deeply entrenched arrogance. The hospital provides excellent patients with the best medical resources and care environment. After a discharge, you'll continue to receive many benefits, including financial support, education, and employment assistance. This treatment will last a lifetime. All the hospital's treatment resources will continue to be provided. That good? Feels familiar. Even though you don't remember anything, still feels familiar. Someone has told you the same thing before. A big house, a good job, the peak of life, as long as you just do one thing. Do what? The moment that thought crosses your mind, you feel a ghostly hand wrapping around your neck. Of course, we'll provide excellent patients with the best treatment environments, but those who get to enjoy it are all the top 20%. They're the top 1%. Only the top 1% of excellent patients are qualified to represent the hospital and demonstrate treatment results to the outside world. That hand begins to tighten. Impossible. This number that has nothing to do with you. Want to know what separates you from the top patients? What? Your treatment efficiency still isn't high enough. Only by activating cooperating can you get twice the results with half the effort. The doctor hands you a document. From now on, you're allowed to modify the robot. The document shows mechanical limbs, medical joints, and cables twisted together with flesh. In an instant, you feel as if those limbs are pressing down on you. Modification is a necessary measure to improve treatment efficiency. However, when it comes to whether to replace parts, we follow the principle of patient anatomy. Doctor stands up, signaling that the conversation is over. Remember, only the top 1%. Okay. What did the doctor say to you? When you enter the room, Ren is sitting in the charging chair. His back is very straight, both hands neatly resting on his knees. He is supposed to be resting, but he looks as if he's waiting for an inspection. Tell him this is fine. Ask him why he's sitting so straight. Ren looks down at his hands and adjusts them a little. Is this wrong? I thought this looked more like resting. Human experience plus 5. Okay. Treatments. Yeah. Extract data then. Let's go. Confirm. Numbness and pain alternate, like 2 steps in a fixed procedure. You stare at the submit successful, trying to convince yourself that counts as done. Result normal. Your brain has finished extracting data. Nice. It's already late. Time to sleep. You're sent straight back to your room. Okay. It's been a while since you last heard the neighbor's patient's voice. You remain lying in bed, maintaining the posture of reading a book. The moment the red light on the surveillance camera flickers off, you eagerly tap on the wall. A responding knock comes right on cue. Good evening. How have you been these past few days? You've been through a lot, and for a moment you don't know where to begin. It's been an absolute nightmare. Her voice sounds far more worn than before. Probably she just went through the same. I want to get out of here. What? I've had enough of this crappy place. I can't survive here one more second. I'm gonna escape on my own. I have to. Staying trapped here is far worse than death. I've already mapped out most of it. Doctor's shifts, the general route. The neighboring patient grows more and more worked up, while you stand completely paralyzed inside the wall. Escape? Does she really dare to do that? It's not like you haven't thought about it, but it was always just an idea. You never truly meant to try. Escape. How? What is the first step? And after escaping, her resolve stirs something within you. You can no longer hold back the rush of your mind, and in an instant, a million thoughts flood your consciousness. An unimaginable freedom, literally. Why can't I say that word? Literary. There we go. Beyond the blank page. True, unadulterated freedom. Everything that binds you now would be cast aside forever. The doctors, the guardian, the punishments, the agreements, and the robot. You plan to. What comes after that? Your heart has long been filled with agony. Even if you mentally siphoned it all out, you can't imagine what would be left. You strain to make out the faint pencil marks left on the blank page. A thin layer of cold sweat forms in your forehead. Then the voice sounds again. Do you want to come with me? Instead of just staying here and accepting everything, why not take a gamble? Her question snaps you back to reality. Your mouth feels numb, your heart pounds wildly. Looking down, the electroshock ring clips tightly around your wrist. You can't effortlessly recreate the phantom agony when it's discharged. You look up. The camera in the corner of the ceiling is discreetly yet overbearing. Then there are the reinforced doors, the sheer number of doctors, countless unknowns and obstacles. Plan an escape under these conditions? Oh, hello, mamas. It's just a pipe dream. Isolated, defenseless, stripped of even the basic facts of your own past, and you still dream of taking on the whole institution? And if you fail, what would happen? You don't even want to picture it. I think it would be too hard for just the two of us to make it out. And if we get caught, it'll be a disaster. Are you really that much of a coward? Could it possibly be any worse than it is now? The patient next door sounds deeply dissatisfied. Worse. Is this really that bad right now? Fortunately, before she can continue, the surveillance camera rotates back. The voice from the other side of the wall vanishes instantly. Spared from facing her suffocating demands, you let out a slow breath of relief, adjust your posture, and sink deeply into sleep. After one night. Maybe day 8? Nice. You haven't entered any route yet. You can check the detailed route guide in the patient manual. This is the end of the demo. Please look forward to the full version. I do. That was so interesting. I don't play through most demos if they take longer than an hour, because I feel like that's like, I'm going to replay it, so I don't want to, But this is really good. Pat head. I used pat head 13 times. The patient seemed to have a particular preference for pat head. The patient has been diagnosed as severe. Please continue treatments. I don't know if you're like, you're supposed to be abusive. Is that like the point? I don't know, but I had a good time. I'm very confused of what's going on right now. But yeah, that was a good little demo. Thanks for playing. Cyber Paranoia Demo ends on day 8. Completion. CGs collected. Endings collected. Event collected. Nice. And then with my dog barking, I'm gonna go. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you. Bye.